What's up, team? Today is day 51. I'm sitting in traffic on the way to the gym. There's a lot of construction going on, so I decided to start talking and recording this way. I don't like to usually do vertical videos, but I only have one phone thing in my car, so we're kind of just going along, nice and slow. The light's green. There's like 300 cars ahead of me. It's pretty interesting. Anyways, I'm on the way to the gym now. Like I said, it's leg day. I've been walking around all day today, running around, getting stuff ready, because I don't know if I've mentioned this, but I work basically for a school district, or I do work for a school district, and tomorrow is the first day of school, so I'm the one that has to fix everything, and a lot of stuff, like, I wanted to fix at the beginning of this month. I was never given the permission, nor nobody ever really made a decision on stuff that needed to be moved, fixed, changed, all that stuff. So I never got a decision, so I never did it. And now it's a mad dash because 2 days before the first day of school, people finally made a decision. And I'm just thinking to myself, this is not an emergency on my part. And I think of the line, lack of preparation on your part does not constitute an emergency on mine. And, like, that's how I pretty much feel about this whole thing with my job. Oh boy, I'm going to be stopped right in the middle of this intersection. Oh, no, I got through, but the person behind me is a jerk. So, that's kind of how I feel about it. I'm not worried about it. Other people are really worried about it, and stressed out, and, I am just cruising along, working on stuff as it comes into my email/work order system, and I'm just doing it, just going along. So as long as somebody puts a work order in, I take care of it. Now that I've been at this job for a little over a year, people have started to pretty much learn that I'm not going to do the work unless you do your side of it. Your side of it is work order. At least I'm moving a little bit. So that's my rant for that. I hope everybody's had a pretty decent Monday. I'm already at like 15,000 plus steps, I think. 7+ miles. Do I really want to do leg day today? No. Am I going to anyways? Yes. Realistically, oh, here comes the police officer. Let's pull over to the side, let him go through. Alright, cool. At least he wasn't here for me. Oh boy, this is an interesting intersection. So, yeah. Do I want to do leg day? No. I'm going to anyways. I'm headed there right now. I had to go home first because, of course, I forgot my clothes. At least today, I actually got my first compliment from somebody that didn't know that I was doing this sort of journey. She was like, "Oh, David, you look like you're starting to gain some muscle and lose a little bit of weight." And I was like, I really appreciate somebody else, complimented it. Somebody else noticed, which was awesome. It made me feel really good about myself, which I didn't need the ego boost, but it definitely helps. Side note, I'm almost to the gym, so I will catch you guys after the workout. Okay, guys, so I just actually made it to the gym, and there were like no parking spots here at all. There's like maybe 5, 10 total in the 2 parking lots around here. So I'm really hoping that it's not everybody's here, because that's going to be really a pain. I wasn't planning on being here all day, all afternoon. All good, we pushed through anyways. See you on the outside.
A little while later.
Okay, team. Leg day is done. Surprisingly, even though it was crazy packed in there, I got just about. Actually, no. I got everything done that I wanted to do. I started out with 10 minutes of biking for a warm up, and that was probably the most boring 10 minutes ever. So that was cool. Then I went over and got a seated leg press, which I decided to try to push to see how high I could get up to. And I'm up quite a bit of weight since the last time, or since the first time I started with that exercise. So I was able to get 190 for 8 reps before I couldn't do any more. Which means I could definitely go higher, I think. So maybe I try that next leg day. Then I got some leg extensions done. I pushed that up pretty high too, just to see what was going on. I was able to do 105 for about 4. And so like I wanted to see where I was at, because when I rep that one, I usually stick around 70 to 75. So that's pretty good. I did some seated leg curls for hamstrings. I did some calf raises. I did hip adductor and abductor. Yep, both of those. And I think that might be it. Oh, and then I ended up with about another 10-15 minutes of stretching at the end. And I needed it. Yeah, all my legs were just crazy tight, so that was good. Now, I should go to the store, but I'm pretty tired and I really don't want to. So, I'm going to skip the store today and go tomorrow. I have stuff for tomorrow anyways, so I'm not super worried about it. My next step is I think I'm going to eat this protein. Oh no, I left this like protein bar in the car. Oh gosh, it got all melty. Well, I'm going to bring that, put that in the fridge when I get home. And then maybe eat it later. A little bit more talking today, a little bit of info on the job, a little bit of info about what I did. All in all, not too bad. So I hope you guys have a great work week. Mine's going to be pretty hectic. And feel free to like, subscribe, drop a comment on whatever you think. And yeah, I'll catch you tomorrow. Peace.